Have you ever walked into a store, picked up an Apple product and thought, why does this feel so different? You haven't even turned it on yet and just holding it feels like it's worth every single penny. So where does that different and premium feeling actually come from? Apple has been doing a set of very specific things for decades now and most people never notice them. So in this video we are going to discuss those things that makes Apple devices premium. So let's get into it. First of all, we need to understand how Apple thinks. Most companies, when they sit down to design a product, they ask one simple question: what features can we add? However, Apple asks the complete opposite: what can we remove? And this leads to a minimal design which sounds really simple, but it is extremely hard to pull off. It is because adding things is easy, however, cutting things down to only what matters, that takes real discipline. There's actually a famous phrase that came out of Apple's design culture, which is less but better. Every single element on an Apple device has to earn its spot. If it doesn't serve a clear purpose, it gets cut off. When Apple sits down to make a MacBook or an iPhone, they are not starting with a list of specs. Apple is basically focused on the feeling. How should this feel like in your hands? What should it look like sitting on a table? What emotions should it bring up when someone sees it? An example of this is the original MacBook Air from 2008, which still looks modern compared to a lot of laptops being made right now. And that's not an accident. Apple's hardware isn't just about how it looks, it's about how it feels. It's about the weight, it's about the texture, it's about the sound it makes when you put it on a table. All of that is intentional, and there are three main things that makes Apple's hardware feel the way it does. So the first thing is the material and construction method. So most laptops and phones are made by taking a bunch of separate parts and assembling them together. And you can feel that as there are seams and gaps. Apple uses what's called the Unibody construction. Here's how it works. Apple starts with a solid block of aluminium, and the result is a single continuous piece of metal that forms the entire body of the product. The second thing is the corners. Look at the corners of an iPhone or a MacBook. You are probably gonna say that they are rounded, and you're right. However, they are not just a regular circular curve. Apple uses a mathematical shape that sits exactly halfway between a square and a circle, and this shape is known as a squircle. A regular rounded corner is just a circle arc. It curves at a constant rate. However, a squircle isn't constant. It flows, that gives it that natural look. So the result is the corners look softer and more natural. The third thing is the weight and the wall thickness of the product. When you pick up a MacBook or an iPhone, the first thing your brain processes is how heavy it is. And that weight tells your brain a story about the quality before you have even looked at the screen. Apple spends a lot of time calculating the ideal weight for their products. If the weight is too heavy, then the product would be exhausting to carry. However, if the weight is too light, it would feel flimsy and cheap. Here, the same thing applies for the wall thickness, which is how thin or thick the outer shell of the device is. If the walls of a MacBook's body were too thin, the product would bend under pressure. However, if the walls were too thick, the device would be heavy and chunky. Apple's Unibody machining process gives them precise control over exactly how thick the walls are at every point. And the result is a product that feels solid without feeling heavy and strong without feeling thick. So when you combine all of these, you get something that feels like it was engineered to be exactly what it is. So the last piece to the puzzle is the box. Apple treats the packaging as part of the product itself. When you open the box of an Apple product, everything inside is placed exactly where it should be. The device sits at the top and center. The material Apple uses for packaging are also premium. So the question is, why does Apple do this? It's the first impression, and Apple knows that first impressions are powerful and they are very important. If you open a box and it's a mess, you subconsciously feel a little less excited about what's inside. However, if you open a box and the experience is smooth and clean, you get more excited. So basically, Apple followed the rule of first impression is the last impression. So these were the reasons that make Apple products more attractive and stand out from other brands. If you found this video entertaining, then make sure to subscribe the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.